I'm excited, I'm terrified, I'm happy to be here. Let's go on one hell of an adventure.
Oh, whoa, it's a big shark.
So much meat. Don't want to waste it all.
It's actually quite comfortable under here.
No way.
You reckon? We might just find a mud crab yet.
A bit wet. Casting at some liveys. I've just gone to pull in the hand line. It hadn't been doing anything. I was checking the bait. And I started pulling it in and felt something. Check this out. Little floodie in the rivers. How good, what a diverse breakfast pile. We've got enough for brekkie, so
Gonna release this.
Eva just got another little jack.
I'm not gonna get too close to the edge here. Ready?
There you go, mate. See ya. Oh, it just hooked off again.
Jack's on. Oh, it's a big cod.
God.
Oh no.
It's in our breakfast pile, I think.
Yeah, looks good. Not bad at all.
Yeah. Put a few lines out and see how we go.
So you can see the tide has turned. It is starting to rip in. Jack reckons now is a good time for Barras, so we've loaded up. We're going to make the most of the time we have left before our sandbank goes underwater. Jack's on again. Oh, whoa, it's a big shark.
Is it? Or a shark attacking it? Oh!
Cut again. I reckon it was a big shark.
What was it?
And Aaron's like running through the knee-deep mud.
Or something, the shark was attacking it.
Oh, nice jack. Mangrove jack, flathead, cod. We don't need any food.
Right. Well done. Oh, it looks so good at the moment. Oh.
That's what fishing in the Kimberley's all about, eh? Right now is one of the best times to fish the top end of a creek. We got a flooding tide. It's going to be 12 meters above us in 6 hours time. You can see all the water's racing in here. That's just turned in the last 30 minutes. And it's coming into this hole that we've got some fish in this morning, but all of your predatory fish, like your jacks, barra, queenies, trevally, pretty much everything from out there in the ocean is flooding in here to attack all the little bait fish, the little mullet, the herring, bony brim, and everything that's just been sitting in here for the last couple of hours. So we're just going to fish it for probably the next 30 minutes before the water comes up to our waist. You can see it's filling all these drains here. It's just amazing how fast it comes in. We're only used to, back where we live, a big tide is 3.5 meters, so it's literally 4 times the size of anything we've dealt with back at home, which is a good challenge. Oh, what is it?
Definitely a shark.
Oh,
Holy, that was big.
that was a big bluff. Something's just whacked this cut bait.
Eva, do you want to make sure that my rod's on loose enough drag?
Jack, just skull drag it. Just skull drag it straight up.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good sized shark. Back in the water, mate. Took the hook. Here we were, Jack, thinking it was going to be the big barra. Well, not today. I think it's time to break camp.
Let's do it.
Let's get the day going. We're pushing further this morning into this section of the Kimberley, and we've been cruising for the last couple of hours, and you really need to keep your wits about you because there's these 12-meter tides at the moment, and for that reason this area really hasn't been surveyed that well. as we're cruising along, where it says it should be, say, 70 meters deep or 60 meters deep, it's 10 meters deep or 15 meters deep. Where there says there's a rock, there's not a rock. Where they say there's no rock, there's a huge rock out of the water. So it is quite treacherous. You've got to keep sort of eyes on in front of you and the back of your head the whole time. It's a good challenge, the added challenge of navigating the area. And of course, right now we are trying to find a suitable camp to perch up for a night, or if it's a really good one, a couple. So there's a westerly facing one now. We've been getting a strong westerly breeze in the afternoon, and because it's quite hot, that is very welcome. Starts blowing around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's a couple of little bays here with sort of rocky beaches. So we're gonna go up and have a look at them now. How's it look?
Very rocky.
There's no sand.
It is a whole island of rock, not one little bit of sand.
Jack and Nikki have just walked up the beach. They said we can do a bit better. This one's just yeah, a bit rocky and exposed. So we'll keep pressing around this island, or islands. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of islands through this section of the Kimberley. So first impressions are amazing anchorage. We're going to get a beautiful breeze. Very scenic, but at night we've got a 12 meter tide. It's 11 now. Actually, it's 12 and a half, so it's going to come up another 1.5 meters and most likely be here. Right here. So we have this. Oh, there's plenty of wood for a fire. That's good. That's a positive. Yeah, we'll be able to get a little bit of a mat down here. Yeah, well, this is a great shady spot. There's plenty of shade. Jack's got the shady spot here.
The big night out.
That can be your spot.
Yeah, that's my spot there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good one. That's a good shade spot.
Yeah, nice. Thanks, mate.
That can be your spot for the afternoon.
We could actually hang out under here together.
Oh yeah, you reckon?
Yeah. You could lay maybe just
Head to toe.
Could be a 69ing, like kind of
yeah, like just head to toe, 6'9", that sort of a 9'6" configuration.
Yeah.
It's actually quite comfortable under here. Bum to bum. Well, that works too.
Not much shade.
Not much.
Not much shade.
Like
Woohoo!
This is the jack we're filleting up. I think we're gonna just fry it on the pan and have fish wraps.
That lice just came out of this cod's nose, and there's one in the other nostril as well. Ooh, not comfy. Mangrove jack, cod. Definitely need to put those wings on the fire later.
So much meat. Don't want to waste it all. Nothing wrong with that. Make sure there's no scales in there.
No scales, Miss Mud Crab.
I don't want to be responsible for any deaths here today.
Fish and onion.
Combo.
The combo.
And mango.
And grandmother's mango chili sauce. Thank you, Mary. What's the honest verdict of the curried fish and onion?
Oh, we forgot to put the eggs on.
No.
Oh well.
How is it?
But it's still good.
Thanks, mate.
Hydration, key to happiness.
Hydration is the key to happiness. So sort of unless there's some miraculous gift from the gods, Flathead is going to have to go 4 ways tonight with a fair bit of rice and olive oil. But that's not a complaint. It's still a very, very good meal. So we ate the cod and the mangrove jack, and we've got this little flathead, oh not so little, medium-sized flathead left. But we don't, of course, have any cold storage. So what we've been doing is just where it's a little bit damp, ideally in sand, but this is just shelly sand. Cover it up. And the key is to remember where you've put it. So we'll come and get that flathead later for dinner. So we're gonna let that tide start dropping out a little bit, and then we'll jump in the boat and try and go forage or catch something else for dinner. And then set up a camp under the shade of this rock as that sun starts setting. So that's the game plan.
Little pillow for you. Little pillow. Get your little pillow. Little chair. Thanks, mate. Your little beauty. It's nice, actually.
Yeah.
Driftwood.
Alright, we had a bit of tucker, had the siesta, and now the wind's blowing. However, we got the eagle eye view from the drone, and there's a huge like mangrove system just behind this rocky ridge where we're camping. Oh, let me get in the boat. Get in, get me out of the water. Yeah, so we're going to go for a bit of an explore around the island. We've only got that one flathead for dinner, so we'd like to upgrade it a little bit more. Did you just throw us off that mooring?
Yeah, mate. Reverse out.
Here, grab this. All right, let's check it out.
Yeah. Hang it. Nice.
How many crabs are we going to get, team?
Hopefully 4.
4, one each.
Yeah.
One each will be pretty
Seems like a pretty good amount. Rock edge looks good. Drops sort of from here to 4 meters. Twitching, strolling along the edge. No luck yet, but it looks good. It looks real good.
This is pretty classic of how the day's been. You think you're going along at 4 meters and then it just drops down out of the blue to 24. But here's hoping we can catch a fish at some stage in amongst the madness of it all.
Fish around.
And back up to 5. Oh! Banana, barracuda! Oh look, they're tailing him, ready to eat their mate, ready to turn on him. Hey!
Oh, thank gosh.
So barracuda aren't the best eating. We just hooked a big one. There were 2 following. We've got 3 dilly pots up in this creek, which we're hoping is Crab Creek. They've been eluding us for the last 4 or 5 days. Haven't had a feed of mud crabs, but back at camp there's a claw that's washed up on the beach. So that's our sort of sign that hopefully we can get a feed of crabs up in this system. We've got 1 hour till there's no water in there. So yeah, while we're waiting for the crabs to walk on into our dilly pots, we've got the lines out, hoping for a tasty treat.
Hard left.
Hard left? Yeah, Roger.
So we don't catch any of these bombies. That'll be right.
Yeah, it'll be right.
Yeah.
I'm fearing a little bit that these films are just going to be a different compilation of very impressive rock formations, because I seem to be filming that a hell of a lot of the time, but it's hard not to when around every corner is literally this. It's pretty wild country fishing though, and trying to work out where the fish are on these really huge tides. We've just come into this, I guess, a small gulf where there's a little bit of mangroves, a little bit of a rock bar, and one island in the middle, and it's pretty consistently 2 to 4 meters, and then just out of the blue, not on the charts, not marked, no warning, drops down to 25 meters, just a big hole right in the middle, which you always got to watch out for.
We should sound it, see if there's any finger mark in there.
Agreed.
Hit it with pace.
Ooh,
Oh, bloody, we've left them too long.
it's been eaten.
Up it! Up it!
Heavy?
No. But
Oh,
What's going on?
no, it got caught. Nice. Okay, 4 crabs. 4 crabs.
She's feeling heavy.
oh, it's caught on the boat.
Where's all the crabs? Where's the crabs? How many?
Got some tree. Got some tree.
Jeez.
Beneficial crab.
No crab. No crab.
We'd like to do another run, but literally in the 20 minutes that we've been out of here having that quick fish, the tide has dropped 2 meters. So we need to get out of here really quick and keep moving around the island. Hold on, team.
A bit wet.
A little bit wet.
Bit wet.
Loves it. Only just skimmed into camp. Boat is now high and dry, and it's a lot more beach than when we first came to camp. Maybe shouldn't have let that barracuda go, but there's still hope. We got Nikki on the cast net. This is the behind the scenes reality of getting these little SD cards with the footage loaded onto a hard drive for safekeeping in the only little bit of shade that we have on this gorgeous, desolate, scorching hot beach. The guys are over there in the shade of that rock, but I'm here so I can charge a bit of this stuff from the house battery. We need a crab like you, but about 5 times bigger, mate. Oh, holy, you're fast.
Oh.
That's a big claw. Oh, no way.
You reckon?
Maybe.
It's been dug out. And look at the path in and out of it.
Yeah. Mate, we might just find a mud crab yet. So we've seen a couple of signs, a couple of really likely signs of mud crabs, but no actual live mud crabs. But Jack and I are just having a walk through the back of this little mangrove section. There's not much to it, and it's actually not that muddy. It's pretty rocky, but it is a mangle system. So, geez, hopefully we can come through with finding some sort of a feed to go at the flathead. There's only one of them. There's literally one big muddy hole, but you can see all of the like shell grit and coral and sand and everything that's been dug out by what I presume is a big mud crab, but we don't know how deep it is and we can't tell if anything is inside. But Jack's just run to the boat to grab the hand spear, so we'll have a bit of a feel around, and you should be able to hear the shell if there is. We came in 20 minutes ago and put the boat just at the base of the beach there, the end of the slope. Look how much it's dropped in 20 minutes. All right, Jack, moment of truth. Just feel around, I guess.
Looks massive.
How deep's it go? Oh, it's so deep. Is there anything inside?
Can't feel anything in the crab hole. This is the only one here, so sort of the end of our crabbing mission.
All right, let's hope the girls can catch a mantis shrimp.
We're looking for mantis shrimp hole. This is our...
Pretty good looking mantis shrimp setups.
That's pretty good. Well, essentially, you put this in the mantis shrimp hole.
Yep.
And the mantis shrimp comes up trying to get the bait. Nom 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 nom. And then you jag it.
Bang! Yeah.
That's how it goes.
All right. Seems like you're never too far away from being knee deep in mud.
Bad patch.
Oh, have a feel around there. Nothing. All right, we've found the strategy is to be light, quite light and nimble and quick on your feet.
Quick and nimble. Oh.
All right, we're on the other side of it. Maybe up around this bay here, this little neck section. All right, let's see how we go. We're trying the nimble, light and fast approach for not sinking into the mud and getting this next 100 meters as quick as possible. Let's do it. Fast and nimble.
It's tough going.
Someone took the jet boil from where we had the flathead, but oh no, there it is. Right in time for dinner. We got told by an old Aboriginal bushman who swore by when he was camping on these beaches that get really high tides and there's lots of saltwater crocodiles. He said always do up a really big fire and have some smoking logs and a bit of a barrier around where you're sleeping, and that should keep them away. So we've done that tonight as the tide is coming literally a metre away from where we're sleeping, over in the back there next to this rock wall. And yeah, the high tide is at midnight. Throw a couple of extra ones of these on and hope for the best. And good night, and I hope wherever you are watching in the world, you have a really good sleep. Hope you enjoyed the episode. See you next week.